hope you're keeping well. Here I am again in the dark part of my house. I have filmed here a couple of times before. I think I did one on modelling putties in here before. This is the landing that goes up through the middle of my house. It's dark in here. It's quite echoey, as you can probably hear. It's not the best of places to record a video, but I'm here because as I mentioned in my last video that I did down here, this is my so-called street art gallery, and this is where I keep some of the drawings, not all of them, but some of the drawings that Matthew Street has done for me over the years. And I'm here because we very sadly lost Matthew just over a month ago now. I went to his funeral last week, and so I thought I should do a little bit of a tribute thing. Now, I'll be completely honest, most people will probably do a better tribute than me, although he was a good friend. I don't really know what I can say about it. I mean, I can flash up some pictures of his artwork, and I will flash up some pictures of his artwork, but he was a great artist, and it's a great shame that he was snatched away so soon, just when he was doing or kind of breaking into it. He was doing some work for some quite big companies, and sadly posthumously you'll probably see a lot of his pictures come out in some pretty mainstream war games publications, which will be a bit sad by itself. But I don't want to say that Matthew was just a great artist, because he wasn't just a great artist. He was also a good guitarist and songwriter. I'm very privileged to have been given by him one of his albums that he did with his band White Trash Party, and it's a good album. I think it's a very solid album. I play it quite a lot. So he was that, and he was a very good painter of dwarves. If you've seen his armies, News from Hell Before Breakfast, I think, is his blog. Go and have a look at the stuff that's on there. So I can talk about these things. I can talk about his achievements. But what I really want to talk about is what a great guy he was. I mean, so many people knew Matthew. He got on pretty much with everybody that he met, and when I say that, I don't mean that he was this nice gentle guy that everyone got on well with. I mean, he was a fiery guy. He did some very political I should say he was very political, being an accountant who'd worked for the civil service in various capacities over the years. He was very up on government spending and what that meant, and why you shouldn't listen to things that Nigel Farage says, or Boris Johnson says, or Donald Trump says about funding things and monetary policy. And he was extremely well informed and made his opinions known. But despite making his opinions known, even people that he disagreed with, he could get on with them. He was one of those few people who could just who could just get on with people around him, whatever. I'm not going to say too much about the circumstances of his passing. It's very sad. All I will say is, if anybody watching this, or anyone that you know, pass this around, if anybody is in any kind of difficulty, and I'm saying especially guys, because it does seem to be especially guys, this isn't just like a cliche thing, but especially guys, but anybody, if anybody is in difficulty, don't bottle that stuff up, right? Okay? Tell someone. There will be people around who can help, okay? And you won't, I can't promise you won't get judged, because there are some very judgy people in the world, but most people won't judge you. If you tell friends, you tell people who are on your side, they'll be on your side, okay? So there's a lesson that we can take away from this. And I'm going to do a proper rundown of Matthew's achievements on the Acorn at the end of this week. So Friday lunchtime that will go out. Make sure you signed up at oakbound.co.uk/news before then. I'll do a good rundown of some of the stuff that Matthew's done for Oakbound, along with a game that he was working on with us at the time of his passing, and it'd be fun to see somebody pick that up. So I just wanted to mark this occasion. I don't think I need to say much more than he was a great guy, and he will be very sorely missed, and he will be pissed off because of his passing and his funeral. I missed 2 weeks of filming videos for a Wednesday, just because I couldn't really concentrate on that, couldn't think about doing that, so I missed a couple of weeks. And I know he was a devoted watcher. He would always email me if I missed one, going, "What am I supposed to watch while I'm painting this week?" So he will be miffed that his passing meant that I had to miss 2 weeks. But there we go. You've got your name here, and your artwork will always be here. So God bless Matthew. We may cross again on some other road some other time. Take care, and I shall see the rest of you next week with something a bit happier.